Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Sagittarius for March 2011. This also applies if you have a Sagittarian ascendant. So Saggies, big focus this month on your home and family, your creativity, your self-expression, and of course your finances. The finances are definitely going on in the background whether we like it or not. And your friends, your friendships, and your social life. Let's start with the home situation, because there's a lot going on in this home area. For those of you that have wanted to move, you may have an opportunity to move. For those of you that would like more stability in your life, it may in fact start to come after the 12th of March, because finally Uranus moves out of this 4th house and into your 5th house, which is a very different vibration. So for those of you that have felt very unsettled, as though you haven't known whether you're going to be living in one place, or maybe you've even been living on earthquakes and the whole earth has been shaken up underneath you, after the 12th of March, there's an opportunity for that to start to settle a little bit more. You still may be feeling some aftershocks from everything that's gone on, but you should start to feel a little more relaxation in this home area. Now, it's going to be a good month to put some energy into your home. If you need to renovate, if you need to do repairs, if you need to fix anything up. And I must add that Mercury goes retrograde on the 30th of the month. So make sure you get it done before the 30th, because any repairs are best done not during Mercury retrograde. Unless, of course, you've been doing lots of repairs and you're completing them during the retrograde. The retrograde is from the 30th of March to the 22nd of April. So I'll be talking about that in next month's forecast in more detail. So it's going to be a really good time for anything connected with family this month, anything that needs resolving, anything that needs communicating. Now with Mars there, you may have some heated debates. This could certainly happen. However, with Venus in there, this should soften the energy and should still be able to get your voice heard, maybe for issues that have been hanging out for a while that have not been able to be resolved. We've got Neptune and Venus in your 3rd house coming together. So this could be a really good time for studying and learning something. Maybe making some sacrifices in order to learn something new. Maybe it's going to cost you more money than you thought. Maybe you need to ask somebody for some help in order to do some extra studies, because this would be a good time to do some studying, my dear Sagittarians. And you do love study, most of you. You love to learn, and especially you like the very big picture. But this will be more about narrowing it down so that you have some structure in your life. You might be taking a course of study that will enable you to enlarge your skill base so that you're able to offer more in the work area and get more work and earn more money. Because money for you right now with Pluto in this 2nd house of money for many years to come, this is going to mean a whole transformation going on for you, Saggies, about your values, about what's important to you. It's going to be important for you to get rid of any debts and not take on any further big financial commitments, at least not until you've really thought them through very carefully and not rushing into things like you Saggies very often do with all that bags of enthusiasm that you really have. 9th of March, Uranus is conjunct Mercury. This would be a great day for anything connected with astrology, tarot, the esoteric, the metaphysical. Really good day. Also a good day for taking short trips. On the 13th of March, we've got Pluto square to Mercury. This Pluto square Mercury in your 5th and the Pluto in the 2nd. This could mean some serious communication connected with money and finance. Or maybe you getting clear about something that's important to you and deciding that, yeah, no matter how hard it is, you are going to launch that new business. Because boy, this is the month, if ever there was a month, to go into business for yourself. Many of you are finding that the work situation has been very erratic. A lot of you looking for work can't find work. That's because, for the most part, many of you need to start your own business. Uranus goes into Aries on the 12th of March for the next 8 years. And it's in your house of self-employment, which means that you could come up with a really new idea that's going to make a huge difference to people, a real innovation that makes life more efficient. And the other thing about this 5th house is having all these planets in the 5th house means it's a wonderful time for romance, for pleasure, for having fun, for getting married even, for having a marriage proposal or making a marriage proposal. But all these planets here indicate to me that there are going to be opportunities for you to meet somebody who you learn from, who you enjoy being with, who expands your thinking and your ways of doing things. With Uranus there as well from March the 12th, you can expect some of your relationships to be short-lived. Somebody will come in, they'll be very interesting, and no sooner they come in, they will have gone again. So try not to get too attached. Luckily, you're a mutable sign, Saggy. You like variety, you like to see other things and other horizons. So if somebody comes into your life and it's just for a season or a reason, allow them to go once that season or reason has actually passed. As well, we've got Saturn opposite this Uranus in the 11th house. And this is going to mean some changes in the people with whom you mix. So, for example, I have a friend who has this, and she's been going to Toastmasters for about the last 20 years. And she stopped doing it. She said, I've had enough of Toastmasters. I'm going to do something different now. Now she's getting involved with all kinds of community things, and she's really enjoying the new challenges. So don't be afraid to call a day to maybe an organisation or a group that you've been involved with, or even some friends that you've been involved with, but maybe you've outgrown them or your interests have changed and it's time to move on and do something different. And that can very often happen during this transit of Saturn, where you may in fact feel a little bit alone, or you've lost a really deep friendship, or even you feel guilty for leaving a particular group. But hey, it's just time to move on, and one door closes and another door opens. So I wish you a great month. For those of you who haven't seen it yet, I'm offering free charts on my website. You put in your date, time and place of birth, and the wheel will come up and show you where your ascendant is, your moon is, all your other planets, and give you a little mini reading as well. You might want to watch the ascendant and the moon sign as well as your sun sign in these monthly forecasts. Thanks very much for listening. Bye for now.